When it comes to traveling, the less you bring with you, the better. This frees up more luggage space and also keeps things light. Finding the right yoga mat to bring traveling can be an issue, especially if, like me, you are particular about the quality of your yoga mat. And this is where the Manduka PRO Travel mat is now my favorite travel yoga mat. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why you might want to consider this mat for your next trip. Hey and welcome back, I'm Jaime Tan at Enlightened, and on this channel we're all about intentional living, feeding your mind, body, soul. I'd appreciate if you hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you like more videos on mindful living and lifestyle design. I have made a ton of reviews on yoga mats, especially the Mandukas, all the Pro series, GRP series. I've even compared the Lifeform against the Manduka. I'm not even sponsored, no one is paying me for this review. I simply love the brand because they make really good, solid mats for a very long time now. And if you've enjoyed any of my yoga mat reviews, you can buy your next mat through any of my affiliate links in the description below. I make a small commission with any qualifying purchase at no extra cost to you, so thanks for supporting my channel. If you're based in Europe, you can also get a 10% discount with my Manduka promo code, and I'll put all of that in the description below too. Through all of the Manduka reviews I've done, I keep getting the same question again and again. But what about the Manduka PRO Travel mat? What are your thoughts on it? I've been trying to adopt a more minimalist life with less stuff, so why would I need yet another yoga mat? But to be honest, when I'm traveling, I like to be minimal and my mat to be as lightweight and foldable as possible, and the Pro Travel mat does just that. At 2.5 millimeters thick and about 1 kilogram in weight, it's about half the thickness and half the weight of its big brother, the PROlite, but with the same grip and texture of all the Pro series mats. It's also closed cell, which means it doesn't absorb water, making it more hygienic. And if you wash it, it dries quickly, handy when you're on the road. If you have the Pro or PROlite mat, this Pro Travel looks, feels and grips just the same on the surface. It's just much thinner and lighter. It does have that dense, no bounce feel that all the Pro mats have, but because it's thinner, you do feel the floor a lot more than with any of the other Pro mats. If you have no idea about the Pro and PROlite mats, watch this previous video where I go really in-depth into reviewing these Pro series mats. I'll put the link below too, and I talk about the grip, feel, density, weight, price. If you're into the other good quality solid yoga mats like the Lifeform or Lululemon mats, just like the other thicker Manduka mats, they all tend to be bulky, so they can take up space. They can't be folded, and weighing somewhere between 2.5 to 3 kilograms, they're all mostly too heavy to lug along on a trip. This Pro Travel is much lighter and thinner and can be folded without creasing, reducing its suitcase weight and space. Now, the same reason why I'd recommend this for travel, it's thin and light, is also its disadvantage. Because it's thin and light, there's practically no support for your joints. So if you have dodgy knees like me, or if you're into restorative or yin yoga where you're holding poses on the floor for longer, this mat on its own is not going to be for you. You could use it as a skin to lay on top of the studio rental mat, so you still get the feel and grip of the Pro mat you love without having to touch an icky rental or borrowed mat. One thing to note about this mat though, it is expensive. At about 65 euros at the time of making this video, it's more expensive than the average yoga mat, considering that it's also actually really thin. So if you're only looking to buy one mat, then I would actually recommend the PROlite over the Pro Travel mat, just because it's still light enough to take traveling with you. You can fold it with you in a suitcase, but if weight is a consideration, then definitely do check out the Pro Travel mat. And don't forget, if you're based in Europe, I actually have a 10% discount code for you as well, so hopefully that helps you on the cost front. In my other review on the original Pro series mats, I also talked about the Eco Superlite I was using at that time as my travel mat, or a skin that I'd layer on top of studio rental mats. But because I'm such a fan of the grip, texture and feel of the Pro series mats, this Pro Travel mat has now replaced the Eco Superlite. Now, this is down to personal preference. I have had a couple of comments from people who just don't like the feel of the Pro Series mats, and I get it. If you prefer the feel of natural rubber where you stick to the mat, then you might want to consider the Eco Superlite travel mat. It's just a little too sticky for me, but like I said, it's personal preference. I'll link to that review in the description below too. So the Pro or the Eco Natural Rubber, what is your preference? Do share in the comments below. So who would I recommend this mat for? Anyone who's already a fan of the Pro or PROlite mats, who is also looking for a lightweight, foldable yoga mat for travel, who doesn't mind not having much cushioning on the joints, or if you know where you're traveling to has rental mats like on a yoga retreat, or like where I'm traveling to now in the mountains of Italy, and this beautiful little yoga room with lots of mats for loan, you could simply use this as your skin on top of a borrowed mat. Once you've got your Pro travel mat, you can make it even more travel friendly by folding it in your suitcase without creasing it. I've been doing that for years with my PROlite mat. You can check that video out over here, and all my other yoga mat reviews in this playlist over here. If you got value out of this review, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos to flow through your busy life with more grace, ease, and flow, and I'll see you in the next one.